leads to the, oddly enough, kind of plain-looking manor. Single story, sprawling by normal standards, but the darkened bricks are old looking. Seems to be one of the older buildings here in this area. Sorry for the baby noises if you can hear them. But as you approach the big doors, wooden with some carvings and inlays on it, you see two knockers on one on each door. And you reach up. The door opens to reveal an elven man, very straight backed, in a nice suit. May I help you?
Yes, we are here. The Sentinels, we were invited.
The Sentinels, good. Please come in. Lady Bianca is waiting in the study for you. If you would follow me. And he turns and leads into I wouldn't call it a spacious foyer, but it's a decent size. Nice chandelier coming down from the ceiling. Looks like it's made of wood on the inside, but then etched in brass as it comes out. Nice plushy rugs. Very little decoration. You do see a couple of paintings along the walls. Seems to be past caretakers, past stewards, whatever you want to call it. Each of the pictures is a portrait of a couple, both lizard folk, like Lord Acadalox and Lady Bianca. Each in different positions, and some standing, some sitting, but each having similar scale and skin tones, kind of leading you to believe that this is a family inherited position. As the butler takes you to the study, you walk into wall-lined bookshelves, plush seats and couches, a soft glow from the fireplace on the opposite side of the room, and Lady Bianca sits opposite. uh, Lady Bianca sits opposite Lord Acadalox, or Lord Locke, as he asks you to call him. As they look over and see you enter, the lady stands up. Good. Glad you made it. A little later than we were expecting, but that's okay. Have you had a good morning?
You could say that. In a few ways, yes, we have. It's been quite
Good.
productive.
Pretty busy morning.
Yeah, a little bit.
Busy can be good. And immediately Lord Locks kind of slams his hand down on the side table. Hey, do you have an adventure? Wasn't it? Please tell me it was an adventure. I really, really want to hear an adventure story.
It was an adventure, actually.
Yeah, I guess.
Sit. He kind of waves his hand.
I don't know.
Waves his hand at the butler. What's that?
Did you guys see in the chat what Castle said?
Yeah.
Where's he been? Oh.
Yeah, he said, "How do I marry in?" He whispers to me. By hoping really hard, Castle.
What was I going to say? He waves his hand to the butler and bring us some good wine or something. I need to hear this. And he kind of leans in close. So tell me, before you even sit down, he's just excited to hear something adventurous, something exciting.
Well, Charles
Should I bore
immediately
him?
preps. Charles is going to mentally communicate to Donko before he says anything. I'm handling this.
Oh.
It started as any other normal job we receive. We were hired to investigate the disappearance of a particular magic item. Very powerful. It was kept vague from us. We were informed that it was on a ship. The ship had been attacked and it had disappeared. Only that cargo. After a bit of investigation, a bit of snooping around the ship, we were able to deduce that one of the... What was it? The quartermaster? Yeah, the quartermaster. Mm-hmm. That the quartermaster had been in on the pirate thievery.
No.
It was an inside job, yes.
It was an inside job.
Always is. Always is.
After we learned this, we found the pirates' hideout, or we assumed that the pirates' hideout would be in a place called the Smuggler's Den off of Westport. It's the small island, if you... Well, I don't even know if I can see it on the map. Yes, it's a fairly small island off of the Westport. After acquiring a ship and having our local castle repair it, our good druid Donko shapeshifted into a giant octopus to propel it, because we didn't really know how to sail a ship, so we kind of just worked with what we had.
We may not be seafaring folk, but I can be a seafaring folk, if you will.
I can't hear you.
1 second, guys. Sorry.
Yeah, no problem.
So did someone? So someone said someone whispered somewhere, or?
Oh, so in the Foundry chat, where like the roles normally are, you can also just type normally in there. Yeah.
Okay, sorry about that. So the Loxy kind of leans in, gets super excited, leans on there. He hangs on every word at the end of every sentence. At the end of it, he's like, "Oh."
I don't tell him that it was a Staff of the Archmage. I just tell him it was a fairly powerful magic item, and I kind of leave that detail vague intentionally.
Yeah, fair enough. He, at the end of it, I needed that. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, did you tell him about the part where we didn't kill anybody?
Yes, that was actually very nice. A good surprise from what we normally have to deal with.
Yes, we scared them so bad that they gave up immediately, and then we left.
That honestly sounds like someone saying, like, "Oh, I'm bragging because I'm so scary," but that's actually really what happened, and we were honestly pretty happy we didn't have to fight anything.
That's and dealing with pirates. That sounds so intriguing, so much fun. You guys must have so much fun.
Yes.
I love it.
I suppose it depends on your definition.
I'm stuck here in this, and you see his sister. Brother. All right. Well, let's go have lunch now. And they kind of lead you into a side room and kind of a smaller dining area. And food is brought in. A lot of seafood. You see steaming crabs and lobster, trays of shrimp, and a lot of varieties of seafood. And at the sight of the crabs, Wrath takes his seat heavily, grabs one, cracks it open with his bare hands, and starts pulling out all the meat he can. He's like, "Not enough meat." Throws that one aside, grabs another one, cracks it open, and he's just going nuts on it.
Is there a veggie platter?
You don't even eat that. You would just put it on your shoulder.
Well, what's the difference, really? It's you consume calories to gain mass. It's more or less the same thing.
Um,
I'm gonna start mushing vegetation because I lost quite a bit of it.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Now
Yeah.
there is some what's it called
Gotta get
the
your compost restarted.
Yeah.
what's the stuff that's wrapped around sushi? My brain is not working.
A seaweed.
Seaweed. There are some seaweed wraps and things of that nature. You can kind of
garnish. I can
unfurl, and start throwing their squishing back in.
Nice.
While food is going on, I'm gonna go help get my daughter down. I'll be right back. Okay.
Okay, gotcha.
Right, what other food did he say there was?
mostly seafood. Sounded like.
Yeah, seafood, fish, crab, shrimp. That's all I heard. It's probably more,
I could
but
go for some shrimp right now.
oh, honestly though. Gosh dang it, I'm snacky.
Castle, did you put any thought into Donko's question about making mouths for Warforged?
Oh yeah, that thing. That's terrifying.
Like,
Inspired maybe by Sam Riegel's Fresh Cut Grass.
Wait, making mouths for Warforged?
Yeah,
because
I mean, they have.
I can't eat, but it's like
Well.
a social stigma every time. So Donka's getting a little
Self-conscious.
self-conscious, little FOMO, yeah.
Fearless. So, do we want to like ask these guys for favors?
I forget why we're here. Are they the ones we saved?
Them. Yes, we saved
Okay.
them, and they're very
And
influential.
Yeah, they're the stewards, right?
Yeah,
Basically the kings of Eastport.
of 1/4 of the island, essentially.
Do we need anything from them though?
I mean, we could. I mean, how much help do you think Malpry could be in
A war.
the war?
Those tend to be the thing that we do. Instead of fighting ourselves, we try and amass armies.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what else to do besides that. And I mean, it's a big deal. It's only the word of us 6 essentially, or is it 6?
Yeah, and I don't think we have
it's
enough
5.
weight here in this town yet.
That's 5. Yeah, we don't have a lot of weight. We literally just teleported illegally into a magic shop.
Yeah.
So, besides saving these dudes, that's all the clout we kind of have.
Yeah, and we'll soon have some clout with
Francis Mother?
Shoot. Yeah, what's that group called? Forgotten. I
The
don't have it in
Order
my.
of the Dusk.
The Order of the Dusk. Right. Yes. Yeah, so hopefully we can like pass their challenges. And so like there's 2 options and we could do both. It's either amass an army or make ourselves so stupid powerful that we become the army. Like there's also the third thing that we need to investigate. Yeah, Castle. Yeah, he said in the chat, I've been here before. Castle did something in his past like life that he doesn't remember to prepare for this.
There's a bunch of Donkos here. Imagine if there was like 8 Donkos under the castle.
Yeah, so I guess Castle, what's the most castle thing you could think of that you would do to stop a war from happening like 1,000 years in the future. Also, for those of you who can't see, Castle is looking for paper, trying to find a way to get his good guardian, or steel defender Risa back with him.
Yep.
Because, like, would he make a big gun? Just like a giant ballista? Blow up the portal? And make Donkos.
Yep.
Which we do, yeah. But is there a way to, like, signal to all of them to come to the same place and, like, they form Ultron or something like that?
More. We just turn into a ball.
That would be amazing. All of you wild
Like
shape at the same
like
time.
the skeleton ball from Dark Souls, but
Yes.
with Donkos.
Yes. Impossible to stop. I don't know. I just want, like, something, some large building, maybe the castle, to convert
Oh.
into like a frickin' giant sky warship, flying
That'd be
warship.
pretty neat.
That would be sick.
I think we should figure out what happened to shoot. What was the place that Trask is from?
Oh,
The other world.
Tavden.
Pavden. Yeah, we should figure out more about what happened to that, or what happened to that. Maybe that's our solution.
I don't know.
Planet nuke, blow up the astral sea.
Yeah, I don't like that idea. That's a bad idea.
Yeah, blowing up the astral realm could have ramifications for.
No, not
Maybe-
good. Will.
Maybe a few. Yeah, maybe a couple dozen.
I'm not sure what I walked into, but what?
We're discussing our options on fighting a war that's we don't have a lot of clout in the city, so we can't really
we
amass
go
an army.
Do we go straight up U.S. or?
Huh. Okay. Anyway,
Anywho, we're sitting around the table chatting. I'm
Didn't-
boring Locks to death with the most mundane details of our adventures I can think of.
you see
So, schematics for the house that we got.
If anyone can make it boring, don't
Details
go.
of the plants that I found in the caves and stuff like that. Just
at first he's so excited that someone else is telling him more stories, and then he just kind of
and you see, there's this moss that grows in the deep caves where the gems are.
so let's do something else now.
Apologies for our friend here. He doesn't have a full grasp on good table conversation.
What's wrong with moss? You can eat it. Well, I mean, you can eat it. It's
I can tell you
green.
35 things that are wrong with moss. None of them are pleasant to speak. So, tell us more about yourselves. Where are you from? I heard you were trying to get back to Okoria, if I remember right.
Yes, we
Is
were.
that-
Yes.
Well,
our travelers.
interestingly, those four were. I actually only met up with them recently.
Ah,
That in itself was an adventure, let me tell you.
It's practically
That's-
destiny.
Oh, should we tell
Wait,
them?
should
I
we
kind of
tell
whisper
them
this
that?
to Charles. Should we tell them this adventure? Do you think they can help or?
Why not? Okay, well,
Okay.
we can tell you about ourselves, or we can tell you about something we're working on. A project, if you would.
I have my fair share of projects too.
Yes.
I think this one
This one
may
involves
become
saving the
an
world
additional-
from being raised by a foreign race.
Oh,
Yes, the
That
whole
kind of-
planet. The whole
that kind
planet.
of beats all my problems.
Yeah, same. You know.
Kind of beat all the previous problems we had as well. Yes.
Huh.
I'm gonna pull up. Let's see. Do I have? I don't think I was gonna prepare, or switch to have a major image in my library.
Did I bring anything
Tonight,
illusionary? I
I
can
have
just
minor
druid craft
illusion.
the things.
I have minor illusion, so I'm just gonna. Yeah. Let me just and. I
I'll
guess
druid
how-
craft some extra
How big can it
details.
be?
Hey,
I'm
can you
trying
guys hear
to-
me?
Yeah.
Wait, are we making like a hollow display?
Kind of.
Wait,
That's what I'm
yeah,
thinking.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
actually, so I can imbue things with images and sounds and all sorts of. I can do magical tinkering and like create a hollow map type of thing. I have that
That's cool.
ability, and then on top of it, I have mage hands, so like I can like create extra hands.
Like a
like-
little hand pointer here and here.
So Charles will cast.
We just
minor
all start
illusion.
going nuts, I guess.
And since I have a 5x5 cube, I'm going to basically create the Githyanki army that we saw in miniature form. And its
I'm gonna
base.
druid craft little tiny stick arrows being like launched across the table.
You can see he kind of reaches out, and then he feels the arrows hit him. He's like, "Oh, it's real."
Oh yes,
Not
so
entirely.
his thing is magic, and my thing is magic, but my thing is wood tree magic, and his thing is was anyway. Go on, Charles.
Recently, we had the displeasure of being abducted by a race called the Githyanki. I don't know if you're familiar.
I need everyone to make a perception check real quick.
Oh, no.
Let's use my new die.
Wait, who's making
Oh,
perception check?
yeah.
Everybody.
Everyone.
My perception is ridiculous. So 22.
11.
Oh right, there's the new physical die thing. So cool.
Ooh, I got a total of 20.
Nice. Okay. Chance and Castle.
Natural 20.
Very nice.
Very nice.
Chance, Castle, and Dunko. You notice a couple of things as you're talking. As Charles is speaking, at the word Githyanki, Lox and Biaka share a look. Just very briefly, very quick.
Also,
Um,
you're familiar with the Gith, then.
Charles is like too busy explaining the story to like
Yeah.
notice. Anyways, we had the displeasure of being abducted by this race of Githyanki. They live on the astral sea, from what we understand. They stole us through a few bags of holding that we possessed. We found ourselves awake in one of their jail cells. The reason being, and if I can rewind a bit, we had recently defeated a mind flayer who was creating a cult of bandits over in Okoria. We had gained quite a reputation in that area. And he'll
where
tro-
in Korea, if you don't mind me
Oh.
asking?
around Feyheim, I believe.
Wait. Insight check.
Go for it.
Let's do chaos die. Oh. Oh, okay. 8.
8 total.
8 total. It was a really low roll, but I have a +5, so
What were you trying to ascertain?
in particular the way that they're interested, kind of the vibe I'm getting from them. Like
Okay.
why do
Can
they
Charles
seem to
do
want
an
to
insight
know?
check now as well?
You can as well, yeah. Dunko. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, 2 natural 20s in a row over there. Nice.
You need to start rolling over there. Okay. Dunko, you're trying to figure out why he's so interested or what the motivation is of being that interested. And you see a little fly pass by Wakatalox's ear. And you're like, was that there before? And you see it just goes up. Charles, at the At the mention of Feyheim, they share another look. This one more. Caudilox looks like he's on the edge of saying something, but at a look from his sister, he stops.
I have suggestion. No, that's a wizard thing.
Interesting.
Yes, anyway, we found that they are amassing an army and are planning on essentially purging the planet, as they have done multiple times before.
As they've what?
Multiple times before, different worlds, supposedly, they have done this to.
Oh.
They tried it here once, but
Yes, they
it
did.
was stopped.
Do you know something
Interesting.
about this?
He looks at his. Make a persuasion check.
Oh, that's something I'm totally just okay at. Just kidding, I'm amazing. That's a 25.
His sister, before he can speak up, his sister goes, "No, we don't. We know of the area and of various
Can Charles do
theories."
something?
Sure.
Charles is going to cast Suggestion with Subtle Spell.
You have suggestion. And subtle I was just thinking, like, man, I wish I had subtle spell.
And he's going to say, please, please, let your brother speak. She needs to make a...
I think it's a charisma.
Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom? Oh.
That's a natural 3.
Oh.
Also, Castle wants to know if either of them look like old buddies of his.
Castle, make a history check for me, would you?
Oh, he does. Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry.
At that, she's like, "Okay, brother, you can say what you will." And he looks like, "Wait, what?" Okay.
Oof.
They don't. You do. Yeah, they don't. Unfortunately.
Plus flash, he says. So 13 technically.
Okay, with 13, I'm going to message you, Michael.
Ooh.
Whispers!
Text whispers.
Text whispers!
There you are.
Typing I've ever heard for myself.
There you go. Okay. His Ocotalox then goes, "Okay. We do know the area, and we have some connections there. Some fun ones, actually. It's kind of funny. You were talking about Feyheim. One of he keeps looking at his sister like, am I okay to say this?" But she just lets it happen. At the end of suggestion, does she
Do they
know?
know? I think they do. It's like the
No,
charm
they
spell.
don't actually. That's the great thing about Suggestion.
Really? Ooh,
Okay.
That's why Suggestion's a bit better than Charm
I love
Person.
subtle spell.
So basically, it's like they do the activity, I told her to do the activity. So if she looks back on that and think,
No, that was
why
odd.
would I do that? Like, she could either think, A, he casts suggestion if she's that knowledgeable, or B,
Mhm.
I'm just a really persuasive guy and this is a good
Yeah,
cause. I don't know.
real
She gets
charismatic.
good
Yeah, I
vibes
get
from
it.
me. I don't know.
Okay. He then goes, well, we have some family from that area.
Really?
Yeah. Um, how how familiar are you all with the religions there?
Extremely, funnily enough.
Very. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
we've gotten very
Real quick,
familiar. We've
what did you say? What race they were again?
lizard
They're
folk.
lizard folk.
The lizard folk, right?
Chance,
Not
what
like
did you
half
say?
lizard, but they're full lizard folk.
Yeah, they seem to be.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure if
Interesting.
Chance would be familiar with religion.
Not
I
with
thought-
the ones.
We did tell him about it.
I
but
thought
You
I
did,
explained
yeah.
everything. Yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay, never mind then.
You wouldn't have as I would
It
say
wouldn't
in
be
depth.
stupid detail, yeah.
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 We may know more about it than you might think. So go on.
That's
Castle, I
so-
may be good friends with the religion. He makes a very obvious wink.
So our ancestries told to come from
Oh,
one of those heroes.
the lizard folk hero. I remember. Is she the druid one or is she the scholar one? She's Orion? House Orion?
5 heroes. Kill 2, the lizard folk woman. Wait, I don't know which house she is though.
I think it's Orion.
She would have been House Civis would have come
Civis.
from that line of thinking or that
Okay,
worship.
so never mind. She's the druid.
Okay.
Well,
Or eventually they became druids.
I've taken training under House Civis actually before.
House.
Civis, the house
I'm
of
not sure.
Kiltu, your ancestor. Go
Oh,
on.
but yes, we that's where we hail from originally.
Synapses are firing.
Math symbols flashing across the face.
Confusion.
Um, so yeah, that's our connection there. She was actually said to have passed away here on Malprai. The I believe what was her name, and his sister then at this point is like we it was Kiltu.
Yeah,
Yes.
just Kiltu.
The-
Do you
So-
happen to know where?
Josh,
Do you have, like, a
interpret
family grave or
suggestion
something?
as you will. My suggestion was let him say what he wants to say, which that may have been what he wanted to say. So interpret that to your as you will.
Yeah, I got it. Okay.
so- yeah.
Okay. Donka, what'd you say?
Oh, I was asking if they have like a family, not graveyard. What's the word I'm looking for? Like a crypt sort of thing, like
Cemetery?
kind of like those underground crypts that have like the
Mausoleum?
statues and the. Yes, yeah. I asked them if they have a family mausoleum or something that she may be in.
Well, we have. I guess the cat's out of the bag now. We were told by our parents very young about this. My brother has taken it to mean that he is supposed to be an adventurer, but he's like, I am. Dang it! If that ancestor,
Follow your dreams, Lux. Follow your dreams.
thank you. So you also follow your responsibilities. You see him kind of
Two things can be
There is a
true.
very big space. There's a lot of balance between those.
She continues, well, I guess there's no harm in if all of this is actually real and you're not, which I don't think you'd be lying to us.
Insight check me.
Insight check me.
What does that even mean? Um, our kind.
May I come up to them a little bit, and I'm going to be like, may I pay my respects, to your ancestor, and I'm going to flash my eyes.
Okay.
I don't know if they'll interpret that correctly, but okay.
She kind of just taken it back. Well, we would, but we don't. Listen, our parents were killed when, well, I was 10, Okadalox was 8, and we've been in this position ever since then. We were told all these things about the Githyanki and about our ancestry and all of this. So young, I honestly thought it was just a family myth.
Unfortunately, or fortunately, far from it.
Yes.
We're finding the legend of the 5 heroes to be incredibly real and prevalent to now.
How about I show you something from the Githyanki hideout that we were able to acquire, and I take out the book that has all the holograms in it.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna start page by page, kind of showing like what it is, and it's like a Githyanki war journal, right, from the dude.
It is, yeah, absolutely.
During the invasion of against
Yeah.
the 5 heroes. Right?
Yep.
Okay.
Page after page, you see Okadalox just lean in and soak it up. And little by little, so does Lady Bianca. She kind of leans in, puts her hands over her mouth, and just listens to every word. And at the end, when it shows the images of each of the 5 heroes, it lands on Kiltu, the Traveled. Her eyes start to water up. Then it changes to the image of Castle, the Warden. And her eyes flick up and look at Castle.
Right? We were just as surprised as you right now.
Same reaction. Yes.
Okay.
Heavy, right? Heavy.
Hello there, says Castle.
Hi. Okay. Well, if this is real, and I guess you really are the Warden, or Warden.
A warden that's an amnesiac. He unfortunately doesn't remember much.
Some has come through.
That's unfortunate.
Maybe
Okay.
of his own design, we're not certain.
Goody. Well then, we have. She just starts laughing, almost uncontrollably, and her brother looks.
Can I insight
world,
checks to see
isn't
if this is like a good laugh or a bad laugh?
You don't even need to. She's trying to take everything in and failing miserably at
Okay.
it.
Very
Got it.
overwhelmed. Yeah.
And she's very overwhelmed right now. Okadalox reaches over, grabs her hand. What my sister was trying to say was, we have. Castle says, sorry to say, I know I came here likely to pay respect to your ancestor, but I'm still collecting my memories of my journey. He looks at you. Understand. We have something They look direct. He looks directly at Castle. We have something for you.
What?
Something that we were told that if these things ever come to light, then we need to pass these on.
What?
You see,
You
he reaches into
We
his.
almost
Max is
didn't
saying
come
that.
to this
Charles is
food.
not saying that. Charles is trying to say at his most just like.
Can you believe we almost didn't come to brunch?
He reaches. They nod at what you said, Castle. He reaches into his tunic and pulls out something that's wrapped around his neck. Pulls it up and holds it up, and it's what looks like half of a key. Then his sister does the same and pulls up the other half.
Keys.
This is supposedly to a chamber, I guess. We were told that it was underneath the castle and at the castle district. Somewhere underneath there. We're not sure where.
Yeah.
good. I'm glad you know the
Yes,
place.
I know the place.
We've never been. I thought my parents had just cut a key in half and told us to
Right, so the key to Castle's memory is a memory in the castle locked behind by the key.
I don't know if this is to memories, or I don't know what this is guarding, or what this has locked, will unlock. I don't know, but we were told some amazingly crazy stories, and told to hand this key to the one who brings the stories with him.
Quick question: how long do lizard folk live?
They're
That's a good
same
question.
as humans, aren't they?
No, I don't know.
Think so.
Average.
Let me double check here.
They mature earlier, I think.
I was just wondering if, like, I don't know.
Would that be in Volo's guide?
They mature around 14 and rarely live longer than 60. So human-esque, humanish
Okay, got it.
Yep.
equivalent. Well,
I mean, Castle is asking who lives in the castle now.
what's that? Sorry.
Something that Castle posted.
It's the Lord Regent of Malprai, and him and his wife's staff. Let me see if I. It's. Lord Regent is his name is Trinidel. He's a good man. We've worked with him all of our lives, but he would probably grant. I don't even know how to get you on in there down to find where this goes.
Well, if he doesn't, We have a knack for getting into trouble where we shouldn't be.
I'm not going
Or
to
not.
condone anything like that.
Not getting into trouble where we should be.
Or
And
not getting in trouble where we shouldn't be.
Mostly
Depends
not
on
getting
the
in trouble.
situation.
Is there a picture of me in the
Speak for
castle?
yourself. Speak for yourself, Charles.
Um, she kind of looks at you, Castle. No, I don't. I don't think there's. I highly doubt a picture would have lasted 1,000 years.
If Castle made it, maybe.
No, maybe. Um, yeah, I'm not going to condone any breaking and entering you do. And immediately, Lord Caudelux, like, I will. I'll condone it all freaking day long.
The unfortunate thing is time. These things we've explained to you, we were teleported here randomly, away from most of our things we had. We don't know when it happens. And honestly, it could happen any day. And that's why time is such of the essence right now. If there's an entire process we have to go through, we may not even have time to go through that.
Split
Yeah.
the party.
I mean, you can ask. I know Jorel, his head steward, might be able to give you leave. We could write a letter and say that we trust you.
That should be plenty.
Castle says he might know another entrance. What do you mean, Castle? Looked at some schematics of the castle a bit ago.
Oh, that's right.
Right, he did do that.
Yeah.
Right. Well, I mean, it's up to you. Our job is supposedly done. Just handing you the key. I can't believe this is real.
This has been a very coincidental and fortuitous brunch, has it not?
You're telling me
One could say
how
foretold.
Right.
how is it that you were the ones who happened to save us?
Luck. Magic.
Huh.
I don't know.
Little of both, I think.
I don't know why I can do this. And I do more druidcraft.
As some branches sprout out of the wooden table, she's like, "Oh, can you please not?" Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, I can
That's-
just put it back. Loop.
Oh, well, that's handy.
We don't know that for sure.
Maybe. I do know that Wayland switched classes. So
some ways from the mountain into the basement.
Well, my
Yeah.
fellow sentinels, what do we think of making a quick investigation?
yes.
before
I
the
think we
night
divide
ends?
into two parties.
No.
Split the party. Split the party. Split the party.
No.
No.
All right. Well,
Well, I need to rest because,
Please get your
well, I
rest.
need to rest.
it's a lot. I know.
So it was fantastic meeting you all. I'm gonna go and sleep for the next 48 hours. Try and figure out if this is an actual dream or not. She gets up,
Yeah.
kind of curtsies to each of you, and makes her exit.
Lox, are you staying here or are you coming with us on an adventure?
Oh, don't tempt me like that.
Adventure.
I'm actually as shocked as my sister is, but I prepare myself for this kind of thing. Not really. Dang it, I have things I need to do to help eSport for the upcoming
I'm sure if your sister is sleeping for the next 48 hours, you might need to pick up a bit of the things that of her responsibilities. Am I right?
Yeah, we have the Spring Festival in a couple of weeks that we need to prepare for.
Then
Uh,
we are able to find our own way. However, you said that there was someone who might be able to let us in.
Jorl, yeah, here. And he goes out and comes back a few minutes later with an envelope. I have told him that I trust you, we trust you. Real quick, before she left, I quickly asked her if she would allow her brother to take a spot to rekindle old ways.
What?
What do you
What?
mean?
What do you mean?
Oh, to like replace what's her name as the 5 hero?
Oh, to replace Kill 2.
Kill 2? Yeah.
No.
As she
Stop. Stop, Castle.
she looks up or looks down at you as you've stopped her on her way out. My brother needs to decide where he needs to be. I can't allow him to do anything. Trust me, I've tried. But he knows where his responsibilities are. Anyway,
Let the woman sleep,
good
Castle.
night. Good afternoon for all of you, and good night. Um, Fast forward a few minutes. Carlox comes back in. All right, I've got the letter for you. Hands it over to whoever takes it.
Charles will take it.
Jorl is the head of house, basically. He's the one who
Oro?
Jorl, yeah, he's the one who maintains all of the daily goings on there at the castle. Um, oh,
What's the
my
name of the castle?
um, trying to find my notes on that.
I'll just call it at the castle in Malpry.
Malpry Castle, yeah. Sorry.
It's okie dokie.
And I misspoke. Um, the king or the Lord Regent, his name is Gavelton.
Gavel tongue?
This is Gavelton, Gavalton,
Lord
Spire.
Gavelton. Lord Gavelton Spire.
Yeah, so Lord Regent Spire. Yeah, I can't find my notes on what the castle's name is. Dang it. We'll just call it Malpry Castle.
For now.
Did we head back home? What do you mean, Michael?
Get out of that.
I don't think we are. I think we wanted to just go
I'm
straight
going-
to...
Yeah, it's still like noon, right?
No,
Yeah,
I wouldn't
it's-
say...
it's-
Oh, is it noon?
It's a little afternoon. It's probably 1-ish.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. We've got time. We should definitely just
Yeah.
start the
With the
investigation
castle.
immediately.
Yeah, I was trying to remember when we agreed to
Ow.
like
Stop.
meet
Ow.
at the staff thing.
That was tomorrow, right?
Yeah, that's something we're doing tomorrow.
So we've got all day today to do our
Okay.
own thing.
Man, what a busy day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, Lord Locks bids you all farewell and says, "Please, please, please, come back and tell me how it goes. I want to know what is beyond whatever lock this opens, and I know it'll bring
Absolutely.
closure to me and my sister on this."
Of
something
course.
that we were told most of our early lives that we needed to protect, keep secret, but yeah, and also be safe. I guess that's more important. Maybe. Anyway, bye. And
Bye.
Farewell.
he turns and calls over one of one of the butler that you met as the door shuts. So
Hold on, boys. Have
So we're gonna take the
fun
tram to the
storming the
castle. How long of a trip is that?
it's only about a half an hour.
Dang it. Okay, I wanted to try and take a short rest, but
Well, half hour is a short rest, right?
no.
No,
an
hour.
An hour? No.
I mean, we could technically, since we do have all day, we could wait the other half hour. I just wanted to get my one spell slot back. We don't need to necessarily, but you never know.
Okay with that. I'm okay with
I've got
that.
dimension door prepped, so if we need to get around a door or something, I could technically do that.
It's a place that you know.
Well, no, or is that it is implicit?
We'll see.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember.
Depends on the wording, I guess.
Yeah. So so Castle, the half a day is going on foot, taking the tram from one side to Eastport to Westport. It only takes about an hour or two, depending on stops and how many people and whatnot. That's why it's such a handy
Yep, public
handy
transportation.
thing. Yeah, it's called the cart, by the way. If
The carts.
keeping notes. Anyway, so you find your way to the cart station. You pay your way to get on. It's
Stab my
together,
Stop.
altogether, it's about a one gold piece. And you make your way towards the castle. As you're flying over flying, in quotes, over the city, you pass underneath the big mountain, and everything is for a second lost in shadow before it opens back up to. You've seen this before, but it now has for some reason a bit of a different light. Off to your right, you can see light surrounding this massive castle. You've seen a couple of castles. No pun intended. You've seen like Castle Neris and Misthaven, which was kind of more run down and older. You've seen. Actually, that's about it.
Yep.
Chance, you've seen a couple of castles up in the Gyrodal Peninsula, but this one seems cleaner and newer for some reason. The parapets are at sharp angles. Everything just seems like it had been crafted by artisans.
Isn't this like
What is it?
super old?
Was it
though?
made of?
What's that?
Isn't the castle super old?
The castle, you're not sure how old it is. You know that people have been here on
Valpry.
on Malpry for a long time, especially from what Castle had read previously. It seems that this may have been, in lore and legend, maybe the birthplace of humanity or something of that nature.
What's the make of the castle like? Is it stone, sandstone, metal?
It's stone, but a lighter color stone that you would expect.
Okay.
It almost looks sandstone, but there's no wear and tear. There's no. It's beautiful, and it is massive. The keep itself on the interior towers above the exterior walls by a good 30 feet, 40 feet. And the walls already tower over the surrounding buildings and wooden structures by about the same. So it's this almost ominous if you would look at it in the wrong light, but this beautifully ominous structure, kind of just jutting up from the wooden thatched roofs and shingles surrounding it. It does not seem to be made from the same kind of stone the mountains are made of, or at least not in the same way. Like it wasn't
Not
quarried,
surface stone.
it possibly imported, or it wasn't quarried here. But the tram or the cart stops at the station here in Castle District, and you can find your way into the castle. You just want to just go straight there, or anything you want to do along the way?
I want to keep an eye out for.
Where did they say we could find that contact?
Oh, the ship captain.
No, the guy who would let us into the castle.
Oh, Jor-El. He's
'Cause
the
we
head
have
of
the-
staff. You said, right? He's the.
So he'd be at
Yeah.
the castle.
He'll be there. Like, yeah.
Okay,
In
we
theory,
have
yeah.
a letter which is supposed to be our golden ticket in, supposedly.
And if not, you just recharge suggestion. So we'll see how that goes.
Castle, you don't recognize any of the buildings around. Nothing seems to be triggering any memories of any sort.
Oh, wait a second. Sorry, go ahead.
You're good. It either these are new constructions, or nothing seems to be triggering around here.
Do I have money or am I totally broke?
I would like to invoke my historical knowledge feature,
Okay.
where I can ascertain the original purpose of the castle, its builders, whether those were dwarves, elves, humans, yuan-ti, or some other known race. In addition, I can determine the monetary value. Well, that doesn't matter, but yeah.
Okay. Castle says a lot has changed in 1,000 years.
I'm keeping my eye out for a shop, but I don't think I've transported my money over for Roll20, so I don't know how much I have.
Okay, if you want to figure that out, we can see.
Maybe it's on default.
You look at the architecture of the castle itself, the construction of, especially as you get closer, and you can see.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, I got money.
You're good. Okay.
Yeah.
And you can see kind of the intricate scroll work along the wall itself. Obviously its purpose and its main functionality is to house and protect whatever ruling faction is
ruling
the government here. But it also it looks decorative. It's very much a status piece for Mount Pry. And seeing as it's literally within a split mountain, this area, this castle district, is extremely well fortified. And the walls say so. There's no scarring, there's no it doesn't look like there's any new stone that had to be built or repaired. That kind of a thing.
Very unsieged.
Very much so, yeah.
Interesting.
Yes,
I guess it's really far inland, so.
Yeah. So, what kind of shop are you looking for? Or
I'm keeping my eye out for 3. A magic item shop, another, what's the word I'm looking for? Material components shop to maybe get some more things, and a bookshop as well.
Okay. Go ahead and make a perception check as you're walking along.
I'm gonna give myself guidance as well.
Sure.
I
So
think
it
I have
does take
guidance too.
you a solid hour to get from the cart station to the what's it called, to the castle gates itself.
Okay. 17 plus my modifier of, you said perception or investigation?
Perception.
Perception. Oh, 26.
26. Okay. As you're walking, you don't see any magic item shop or magic shop of any sort. A lot of this is residential. The few
Okay.
shops that are around seem to be restaurants or like high-end clothing stores.
All right.
You don't find any material components. That kind of goes along with the magic side of things. You do see a couple, not a lot, a couple of bookstores. One boasts to have the best romance novels on Malpry. Another is it just has a sign out front that says histories, 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 and three big um, uh, in big lettering.
Monster Truck Rally History Lectures.
Yeah. Those are kind of that's the basic gist of it. You were looking for something specific?
I want to wander into the history bookshop then, just so we
Sure.
have a little more time for Charles to get that short rest and for me to just kind of
Well,
look for interesting things.
walking around doesn't really consider the short rest, unfortunately.
Fair. Either way, I want to kind of mosey through,
Sure.
see if I can find any interesting history novels about the area.
Okay.
And can we take a short break for me to take care of some laundry again?
Oh yeah, sure.
I'll be back in a few minutes.
Yeah, you're good. We can do the book while the bookshop while you're gone. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Cool. Cool. So, Donko, you kind of wander off. What the heck?
What?
Okay. Yeah, I got you. Donko, you walk into the bookshop, and as you enter and you see a dragonborn man kind of sitting at the counter. He's got a tiny book in front of him, big spectacles as he looks up. Oh, yes, welcome. Let me know if you have any questions or are looking for something specific. Other than that, browse at your pleasure. Oh, you're made of wood, aren't you?
More or less, yes.
Sorry, that was rude.
No, it's definitely I am made of wood.
Okay, fascinating.
You have specifically histories of the origin of Mount Pry, whether they be myth or historical documentation. Either is fine.
Well, that was a very long time ago, the origin. Yes, I've got a few in the back. Let me see what I can scrounge up.
Perfect.
He comes back with one really big kind of leather-bound tome, and three other comparatively big, but shorter pieces or books. Let's see. We have Malpry, a history. We have man's beginnings. We have time unending, and then we have to catch a people.
Catch your people.
Yes, it's more of a fanciful As far as I've not read it, but it's a fanciful creation, a story, a love story, if I remember correctly, of the first people the gods put here on this island.
These all sound fascinating. I'll take the lot.
Oh, okay. Big spender today. Awesome. He kind of puts the books on the counter and he goes, well, let's see. That would be 27 gold pieces, please.
Alright, I hand him a platinum is 10, right? So I hand him 2
Correct.
platinum and 7 gold.
Thank you very much.
Well, thank you.
Would you like a bag for these?
No need. Move over, Albert. Chunk. Chunk.
Okay. It's getting kind of cramped in here.
I know, we'll get a new bag soon, I swear.
Is that an owl?
Yes, this is my friend Albert. He's
Hi
he's
there.
yes.
Hi, Albert. Good name. Well, if you have any more need of things, please stop by again. It was good to meet you.
Likewise, thank you.
Pleasure doing business.
And to put you on a spot, does he have a name?
If you ask, he is Bargrel.
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 Bargel?
Bargrel.
Grel. Bargrel. Histories bookshop owner.
I say that's a
Perfect.
pretty good any percent record for coming up with a name on the spot.
Yeah. I would autocorrect it to barrel. Bargrel?
Yep.
Okay. There we go. All right. Can I get those names of those books again so I can add them real quick?
Sure.
What is that? Malpria history, right?
Malpria history.
Malpria history, the origin of man.
Yeah, the origin of man, and the other one was balls. What was it? Oh, time unending.
People, time, unending. I will definitely get to reading those on our next short rest. Inventory.
So after a short stop at the bookshop, you find your way continuing along the street up towards the castle, Malbright Castle. Along the way, you hear at random intervals someone along side streets calling out, "Here he comes!"
Oh,
But
what's going on?
you don't see any like processions or any parades or anything like that. It's just at random you hear, "Here he comes!" and that's about it.
Bizarre.
He's always around the corner.
You make it to the castle, pass through the big portcullis that probably stands a solid 20 feet tall, and enter into the castle proper. You see the keep off to the right-hand side, some stables off to the left, and what looks like an open market in the center. People bustling about, buying things, selling things. You hear shouts of people trying to get customers' attention to purchase their wares, things like that. But this seems to be Castle Malpry. What do you guys want to do?
We'll try to go for the front door, I guess.
Okay.
Actually, let's see if we can't find that secret entrance Castle was talking about. I just kind of want to see it.
So we have another option before walking
Not
in.
necessarily to enter, but just to like check it out real quick.
Okay.
If we can find it, that is, you know.
Right. I need anyone who wants to, or a single person with advantage, to make an investigation check.
I feel like Castle's on
Probably
on
be
deck
Castle.
here.
I give him guidance again. Castle,
Okay.
you can add a D4.
So, Castle, go ahead and make an
You-
investigation check with flash, a D4, and advantage,
Well,
please.
let me double check
flash beforehand, right? Or after the roll.
That's true. You don't have to expend flash right now. You wait until afterward.
Like, if you roll super good, like over 20, I wouldn't use a flash on that.
Yeah. But you have guidance, so it's just an extra D4, no matter
Yeah,
what.
that's good. That's like 2 average. Okay.
So then go ahead and roll the D4,
And you can add your flash, too.
and then a flash. Yep.
Hey.
So 15 plus 4 is a 19. You guys wander around the castle walls and everything, just keeping an eye out. Castle, you kind of take point, just trying to find any secret entrances or anything like that. You try. Actually, go ahead and make an intelligence check real quick, Castle. Also, Michael, have you been keeping track of your flashes? Because you only get a certain amount per day or
That
per
is true.
day.
Yeah.
With the new Resources Plus module we have, you should be able to track it pretty easy.
Oh, well, that's on my character sheet. I have 4 a day because it's equal to my intelligence modifier.
Right.
Okay.
So I get 4 of those. I also have 4 Arcana Jolts, which are nice. So I can start using those because they
Well,
work
that
with my gun
cat
as
wants
well.
out.
Okay.
So I can heal people from my shot, or I can just ultra shock people.
Cool. So yeah, make sure you
Use
keep
them
track
as
of
best I
those.
can.
Go ahead and make
Yep,
an intelligence check for me to see if you can remember the schematics or the blueprints that you read, you viewed.
Do I get advantage or no?
Not on this one, no.
Did he? I missed it. Did he find a door?
So with that, with the 19 and the 8, you
I would have
do.
given him guidance again if it was a second.
Well, I
thing
mean,
he
if
was
they're
This is
one
this
right
is
after
just
the other.
Oh, can I not
this
do it that
is
way?
just
Okay.
for just for remembering something.
I see. Okay.
So you don't remember exactly where that
Let's
secret
read
entrance
goes.
is, but you do manage to find a couple of different entrances into the main keep. You're not sure if one of those is the secret entrances. One of them does seem to be a little more tucked into the back. You're not sure where it goes into the keep. Something around there, yeah. But you do manage to find like the main entrance, a side entrance, 2 side entrances, and then there is one kind of tucked in the back that may or may not be the one you had read up on the schematics, the blueprints. But you did seem to find a couple different ways in,
Okay.
if needed.
I'd say, so now that we know about it, around our options, we're gonna try. I say we should try the front door, just to be polite about it. Let's not try going to break in if we don't need to.
On a totally unrelated tangent, there's something that I remembered. Chance has eyes of the Runekeeper, right?
Yes.
Did he ever read my face?
In any other context, Ryan.
I'm saying, did he? I got words on there.
Please let it be like men's room.
Next rest stop, 8 miles.
No, I don't think he ever specifically did, except I do remember there was something about the charcoal being all runny after.
Yeah,
Yeah.
charcoal's basically gone at this point.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's definitely washed away. But I do have words on my face, and if he can always read, but he knows what it says, right? Unless it's a language that is incomprehensible.
Yeah. Technically, he can. Technically, he
Some
can read it.
ancient 9-year-old wrote their day.
Uh,
Today I
don't know, if
saw
we're
a
looking
big
for walls, Would
butterfly.
it occur to Chance to read?
It's just something that you probably would have seen in passing, just because whenever you look at my face, you
I mean,
see.
you haven't probably
word.
attempted to actively read it though. But
True.
I don't know. I don't know exact rules of Eyes of the Runekeeper, but
yeah, they're vague.
Yeah.
Pretty DM dependent, honestly. It just says you can read all writing. Doesn't technically say you can understand all writing. People can read the
that is
Bible,
what
but they don't understand it.
that is what I did to Alex with his Eyes of the Runekeeper in one shot. So.
Oh yeah.
Well, I suppose it would catch Chance's curiosity if there was a lull in what we were doing and Chance was looking for something to look at.
Okay. This is something
I
we'll
don't
get
know.
back to at some point, but unless it's like something really important written on my head, I don't know.
So
But anyway, front door.
You head back to the front door, and as you're about to head in, you see a couple of guards flanking it, and one of them holds their hands up. Well, what business have you?
Hello there. We have a recommendation from the
Lady
stewards
Bianca and Lord Locks.
to see Drosk, was it? Or
Lord, or not Lord, Jarell.
Jarell. I suck at
Zero.
names.
Should be around here somewhere. I'll see if I can find him.
Bless.
He heads inside, and
Did you just say
after about
bliss?
10,
Bless.
after about
Farpo is lit, fam. We got all the cool words.
after about 10 minutes or so, two individuals step out, the guard and an older, like 70-year-old male, human male, hair completely gone, with kind of stubble along the chin of white hair, or white beard. Yes, I was called out here.
Yes,
Who are you?
We are the Sentinels. We are a group representing, well, a lot of the... That's not important right now. We have a letter of recommendation to investigate the castle to find a specific spot to place this key, and we kind of show the key.
Investigate the castle. What is this? And he takes the letter and opens it up and rocks, rocks. Yeah. Well, they it says underneath the castle. You don't need to go above the first floor, right?
No, I wouldn't believe so.
Good. Okay. There's just a lot of traffic going in and out of.
We will do our best to keep out of the way.
I would appreciate that. Thank you. Okay, well, everything seems to be in order as well as Lord Locks is concerned. Well, way down, if you, he points inside, if you head right, there should be a staircase to the basement from there.
Perfect.
No escort. All right. I vibe with that.
So you head in. You find
this
the
place
stairs.
is so well fortified. I mean,
like what could we do, really? Yeah.
Yeah. You find the stairs and head down. It branches off into a couple different places. You see a wine cellar in one part. You see what seems to be like a pretty heavily guarded area that you assume is like a a treasury or a vault of some kind.
Mhm.
And then it heads down deeper into what look like catacombs. For
Now we're talking.
here's some previous lords and ladies.
Dungeon
Chance perks
delving.
up a
Oh,
little at the sight of the catacombs.
Can you say that again?
Oh, just a minor thing, but like Chancellor just perks up a little at the sight of the catacombs when we see them.
Perks up.
Same.
Like a
Honestly, same.
a little excited.
Charles,
Oh yeah,
talk
we
about
got
that
like a whole
history.
bunch of historians and sages and
Oh my
Nerd!
gosh!
there's a bunch of nerds.
Bunch of history nerds.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming you guys are heading down to the. No, Michael, it hasn't. It's kind of just stayed the same. Oops. Yeah. It's kind of stayed the same. I mean, if you want it to flavor it, you can have it where you flash your eyes every once in a while, but to not expend the charge. But yeah, Michael, it hasn't really changed much. Yeah. So I'm assuming you guys are heading down to the catacombs.
Yeah.
Yes. I
Okay.
was reading some stuff.
As you go down, it splits into kind of an H shape in the hallways, but then it ends kind of suddenly.
It's like a hallway, 8 splits, and then wall.
Kind of, yeah.
Okay.
And you see down each of the splits, sarcophagus, or not? Yeah, sarcophagus. Like a couple of stone sarcophagi scattered around, but also some open and empty spots for later lords and ladies. You do see that the stonework down here is exquisite. It's clean. There's no cobwebs like you would expect in a crypt, and you find that it's almost pleasant and relaxing, kind of a calming, quiet feeling down here. Especially from the chatter of the marketplace up above and all the people running around trying to do things. It's just kind of quiet and nice down here.
This is more my speed. Start looking for a door.
Okay.
Well,
Or-
Door.
still looking for a keyhole, not a door.
Secret tunnel.
Secret tunnel.
Whoever wants to go ahead and make either an investigation or a perception check.
I will do perception with guidance. Hiya!
Let's see.
I'll do investigation.
Oh, so close. 19 plus 2 plus 9. So there's like so much.
Perception or what was the other one?
19.
Investigation.
So 30. A total of 30.
Okay. I'm
Total
going
of
to do
30
perception.
for Donko? Holy crap.
It was a natural 19 plus a 1. I mean, plus a 2 from the d4, plus a 9 for my perception.
I got a 15 total for perception.
Okay. So 15, 13, 30, and then Castle, go ahead.
I see everything.
Oh,
To distract
Starting with a
making
natural
music
20
with
and
the
going
tuning fork.
Bing. Bong.
So everyone kind of splits up and goes down each of the different hallways. A couple, Castle, you get your tuning fork out and you start ringing it on the stonework around, on the sarcophagus and all the different places around. Nothing sounds out of place, out of tune, if you will. After a little while, you get to maybe the third one. Donko, you go to the third one on the right, the third hallway on the right.
As a side note, just in case it means anything, I do still have 30 feet of blind sight too. Don't know if
Okay.
that changes anything at all. So
Good to know.
Forgot you
It
had
doesn't.
that.
But good to know.
done. I figured not.
You look around and something catches your eye from a distance. All of the other sarcophagi had symbols of their houses on it, whereas the one of the ones in this hallway,
All right, go on.
you're good. One of the ones in this hallway has a different symbol on it. One that more closely resembles what you're used to seeing for the five heroes.
Mm.
Oh,
I sent Albert to gather everyone.
Everyone, you feel the fluttering of wings and woo, woo, as Albert just kind of flies around each of your heads and then heads back towards.
Oh, don't scare me like that.
Albert chuckles a little in an owl-like way.
You all convene in this hallway, and
Hey, hold.
Wrath, if you'd like to do the honors.
got it. He reaches under, lifts, and opens up the casket just ever so slightly. You guys look inside, and it's empty. As he kind of slides the stone lid, I cannot talk tonight to save my life. He lifts the stone lid and it kind of falls behind with a thud.
Hey, real quick. Someone's mic is like making a ton of static.
I think
just
it's
kind of been getting
I think
louder.
it's Brian's.
Is it? It's just been getting a little louder. Not sure.
Sorry, it's on
It's okay.
performance mode. Let's
Oh, thought I'd just mention it.
It's
let's
the
try
loud.
that.
So he lifts the stone lid, and we don't see. It's just empty, no body.
There's no body. There's no mummified remains in there. Nothing except for at the very bottom of the casket itself. You do see a little hole about yay big that could potentially fit the key.
Secret tunnel.
Do it. I don't know who has the key, but let's do it.
I assume Castle took the key.
I think, yeah, Castle has
Castle's.
it.
It's appropriate for Castle.
It's kind of his arc.
Yeah, I would say absolutely. Yeah.
So, Castle, you take the two halves of the key and fit them together, and they actually, once they are kind of fit into a certain position, they lock together. You reach in, put the key in the hole, and turn. And you see part of the floor at the end of this this outcropping fall away or recede down into the ground. And you see stairs revealed in front of you. Let's see here. As the massive stone door that was at the base, or is at the end of this hall, swings down to reveal the stairs, the scent of must and mildew wafts towards you. You can see the carved stone stairs descending into darkness below. What do you guys do?
I'm gonna check if I have light.
Onward and downward.
Why do I have light?
Like the spell light?
So, Chance has Devil Sight, so out to 120 feet. Does it go beyond that down the stairs?
He has magic eyes.
You do see it. The stairs go down and then end kind of in a hallway that continues beyond your sight.
Okay,
Charles will
guys,
cast
there
light
is-
on his hand to see for himself. Actually, no, wait, I have dark vision. Never mind. I'm so worried about...
Yeah.
Does
not
everyone
having
here have dark vision?
Nope, the two were forged don't, and
But I have
don't.
blind sight, so
Castle
I don't know
needs
if
to see.
the-
I'll cast light on my hand.
Okay. The light illuminates the stonework around, and as you descend to the base of the stairs, they end in a short corridor. Which opens up into a rectangular room. Two identical. Oh, let me.
Uh-oh. We mapping?
Max, is the bot working?
It should be.
Do you guys? What do you guys see?
I do not have any tokens with visibility in the scene.
Hey, good.
Considering the
don't think
sense
bot
that
up.
like nobody's been
There's a
down
bot
here a
line.
while, Chance is gonna be careful and like pull out his packed scimitar just out in case something crazy comes out.
Fair enough.
I mean, if Castle made it, what would attack us? Castle's never made so... Well, he's made Risa. Okay, let's be careful.
So, as you enter into the rectangular room beyond, two identical daises, patterned with runes and strange carvings, decorate each side of the room. And as you enter the room, are you guys going to move forward?
Oh yeah.
Let's just do that. As you there you go. As you enter the room, the runes on each dais start to glow with a blue light. Suddenly, an image starts to apparate in front of you, in the middle of the room, fuzzing in and out of existence. A nearly identical visage of Castle stands in front of you.
Oh, would you look at that?
You hear it start to speak. Familiar essence detected. Initiating warning sequence. It says. The figure then pauses and looks directly at each of you in turn. Hello, future self and companions. I have no idea what series of circumstances have led you to this crypt, nor do I know that you are who you are. Sorry. Cannot read either. Nor do I know that you know who you are. And he looks directly at Castle. I hope that you have not befallen something grave, or that your intentions have not faltered from mine. But I must hope that one of my 9 sentinels found and informed you of what is coming. The invaders, who are known as the Githyanki, whatever you want to call them, will return. I hope that hasn't happened yet, but if it has, I don't know when you will see this. But I hope that it isn't too late. I must warn you that these premises are guarded quite heavily. In order to guard the artifact that Kiltu wielded, the greatest of measures have been installed. We each had one, you see. Artifacts. An artifact of great power that helped us turn the tide of well, that terrible battle. But being the last of us, I have tried to find ways to guard each of the weapons appropriately, but still be able to still allow them to be able to be retrieved as needed. I believe that this is what you must do if you want to turn the invaders away. Please proceed with caution, and good luck.
Wait,
The
you're not going to tell us what they are, Castle? I can't believe this.
the visage then fades out of existence before the blue light on each of the daises, whatever you want to call them, shift to a dark purple.
That
Wait,
tends to not
this
be a
looks
good
like
thing.
bad magic color.
Out of the right one, well, the right on the map.
But
not
before
the way
it
you would look.
finishes, do I have enough time to cast Dispel Magic?
Say it one more time.
Do I have enough time to cast Dispel Magic in reaction to them changing color?
Probably not.
Okay.
Because immediately as they change color, you can try that on your first turn, that's up to you. But as immediately as they change color, it seems like a spell was cast, was given life almost. On the right hand side, you see a spectral floating hand. On the left,
Oh, I know what this is. Oh no.
on the left, you see a massive bolt of lightning shoot out and hover, looking at you. I need everyone to roll initiative.
Woo!
All right. Should we
Well
roll it in Foundry so you can
Yes, please.
have a?
Yeah, that'd make things easier.
Yeah. Is the instance built
Uh,
or whatever? Okay.
Ooh, 14.
Where's initiative again on the new updated?
Ooh.
Max, where's initiative on the new sheets?
It's right next to the armor class and strength.
Oh, right. Obviously.
Any.
There we go. Oh, it's really close to a natural one. So, meh. Oh no.
all right.
Castle,
Oh,
what's your dex what's Castle's dex modifier?
Oh, it is a Bigby's hand. Yes. I love Bigsby's hand. Best spell.
Wrath rolls a 10. Is that everyone? I think so.
I think that is everyone. Me
right.
and Castle both rolled the same, and we have the same dex.
So you guys choose whoever you want to go first.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Full department cheers.
I honestly can't decide. I'm down to do rollies.
Rollies.
Oh, it's because you don't have here.
Oh,
I
'cause it
have
doesn't have
light
dark
on
vision?
my hand.
I think you can add an aura to your character, right?
No, you can add
There.
light to your
Light.
character. I like you can make me a bit light, like I have.
Have you done? Did you just do that?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
No,
you should be
I
able to.
can. Actually, no, I can't. You have to do it for me.
How?
I believe you click on my token, and then you go up to the very top, and then there should be like either a ... or a sheet, or a token, prototype token.
Light. There we go.
Max, you see my message about the bot, by the way. I think it's the old bot in the Discord.
Oh, my bad. Castle, if you want to roll a d20, see who goes first. I rolled an 11.
And you know what? This room would have been lit up enough from the
Glowing
Light.
things. And you go first.
So, Castle, you are up first. You see the lightning bolt on the right-hand side, the big spectral hand kind of pulsating with a purplish energy on the left.
There's a lightning bolt and a hand.
Correct.
There. I am going to do something really weird. How far away is the hand?
Well, about 20 feet.
Okay, so it's within 60 feet. Sweet. I'm going to catch Mage Hand and high five it.
Okay. You
He's
cast,
little hand.
you cast Mage Hand, which is incrementally smaller. Probably only
This works, so help me.
about this much of the normal hand, and as it's kind of sitting there pulsating like Master Hand or Crazy Hand from
Super
Melee
Smash Bros.
from Smash Bros.
Melee.
Your Mage Hand forms, gives it a high five. I need you to roll a d20 for me.
Oh no. Oh no. Unless, well, we'll see.
The hand doesn't seem to react at it at all.
Looks like you forgot your secret handshake, Castle.
So that is your action. Do you have anything in a bonus action, or do you want to move?
No, I'm going to just sit there dumbfounded.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, I believe that's Charles is next.
Yes, I am. All right. Yeah, we're just gonna bonus action move Hex onto the lightning bolt.
Okay.
And then action Eldritch Blast.
Go ahead and make your attack.
Nice. And then we'll roll damage for that. 11. And then another attack. Oh!
That'd be a natural 20.
That would. So that would double the dice, so that doubles that, and it's not great, but it's 6 times 2 is 12, plus 5 is 17 for that second. So 11 plus
Okay.
17, 28 damage.
Real quick, so that's 28 and a natural 20. Okay. So what's the total damage for your
28.
turn? 28?
Yep. And then for my movement, I will bravely hide behind my group.
Brave Sir Robert. He bravely ran away.
Exactly. Actually,
When danger
I'll
reared
give
its
myself a
ugly
little
head,
bit more distance.
He bravely turned his tail and fled.
All right. You fire off your tail, it just blasts, and it's weird. It's a lightning bolt, so you wouldn't think it has mass, but as it hits, you hear something just. It's weird.
Castle, these ones are weird.
Chance, you're up.
Okay, that's a weird squawk, but Chance is going to ask Castle what he was trying to do with a high five or with a hand. Just real quick, if he can answer.
Michael?
I figured my pulse would recognize myself, considering my hologram talker.
Okay, so we probably just have to fight these things.
Probably.
Okay.
Never trust yourself. I mean, I wipe my own memory or something.
That's true. Trust nobody, not even yourself. I need a picture of Castle with a gun behind his back.
I got you.
Please, Ryan.
Well,
All right, what you got?
um, okay. Chance is going to um,
Pretty tight quarters in
Okay.
here.
Yeah.
yeah. Okay. He should have enough movement to like get around them and still go up to the hand, right?
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay. What do you? Okay, so that should be put them next to the hand, right?
Yep.
Um. Okay, and he's just gonna draw his a regular sword as well, and then just cast Armor of Agathis on himself and wait to see what happens.
Okay. You cast Armor of Agathis on yourself. Wow, that's a mouthful to say. And shards of ice just start forming, creating a piece of armor on your torso. All right, awesome. Sandy, your turn. Wrath is up next with Donko on deck.
Would you like me to
Wrath.
roll for Wrath?
That's all right. I got him. He's in initiative already.
Okay.
Wrath is going to go into a rage,
Never been good at drawing guns.
rush over to the hand, and he's going to take 2 attacks there with his Wrath of Wrath.
Beautiful.
That's... Oh, he was going to do
What's
Wrath. 14 does not hit,
That's rough.
and second one does hit with a 25. Boy,
Oh, is that a sound effect for natural ones?
my natural one, yeah.
That's awesome.
Um, all right. That was a rough turn, but there we go. Okay, next up, Donko, you're up.
You're still fighting flying objects.
Hold on. Just posting that. There we go. All right. Well, we got a big beast hand, we got a lightning bolt, and I didn't prepare any of the right kind of spells for this. You know what? Let's just go all in. I'm going to
Into a replica. No,
I'm gonna spend my first turn prepping, so action wild shape spore form and bonus action shillelagh, and then I'm going to get ready to smack.
All right.
I'm gonna walk over smack the lightning bolt, but next turn.
All right. You are considered prepped.
Hmm.
It is now the lightning bolt's turn. It is going to make... Oh, does it need to make a con save, by the way?
Yes. I was just trying to add an aura to my token, but I don't think I can.
Okay, so that is going to be a
Hit the
20,
second button, by the way.
20 22 to hit. Or a 22 con save.
22. Oh, I mean, he
He
saved.
succeeds. He's going to make 2 attacks at you.
8-minute circle.
Donko, first attack is going to be a natural 1. Oh my gosh.
Man. Is that 3 natural ones in like
Yeah.
less than 5 minutes?
Second attack is going to be
I rigged it.
22 to hit.
22. That one gets me, yeah.
Okay. You take 28 points of lightning damage as part of this thing reaches out and shocks you to the very core.
28, huh?
That's a really high roll. That was 3
Ouch.
6s and 2 3s. You're 6 short of max damage there.
Trying to recall how many temp hit points I get. I think it's in my features.
Okay.
But yeah, okay.
We'll go ahead and figure that out. Next up is Bigby's hand, living Bigby's hand. It is going to.
Big B's hand.
Yeah. You know what? Let's do. So it's sitting there with a very tiny mage's hand next to it. It's going to shift over to here. Wrath has got an attack of opportunity.
Is it because it left Rath's reach, or
Yeah.
okay? So chance wouldn't get one.
Oh. Which hits. Deals 14 damage to it.
Is adding rage in as well?
Yeah, that includes rage. He is the Bigby's hand is then going to attempt to grapple you, Castle. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw, please. Oh wait,
Please, oh please.
yeah, dexterity saving throw.
It's the normal one?
Yep,
Yeah, that's not gonna cut it.
you are grappled.
Oh no.
Cool. I have a shield of a hand around me. I'm gonna take 2d6 plus 8 bludgeoning damage.
At the
Yeah,
beginning of
return.
your turn. Where is grapple? I'm trying to find the restrain's good enough for now. Okay, so you are grappled and take some damage at the beginning of your turn. Okay, that's the Bigby's hand turn. At the top of the round, you see the runes start to glow again. And ooh, two of these living burning hands are summoned.
Ah.
I'm
Oh,
sorry,
dear.
guys. When I lock a rune down, I lock them.
Okay, they've rolled initiative,
hundreds of
and that is
years.
it. Charles, you're up.
Great. Second verse, same as the first. Eldritch Blast on that nerd. As in the lightning
Wait,
bolt.
isn't it my turn?
Oh yeah, no, sorry. Castle's
Oh,
turn, and
It
then
is
yours.
Castle's turn. Okay, Castle.
My bad. Castle, you are restrained. You take 2d6. Well,
Plus 8.
so you take 13 points of what is that? Force damage? No, bludgeoning damage. As it starts to squeeze at you, squeeze you.
So it's wrapped around me, right?
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna try talking. I'm gonna be like, voice command, release me.
Um, you you speak the words, and it doesn't seem to have any effect, unfortunately.
Worth a shot.
Yeah. That wasn't
I
your
am
action, though.
going.
That was a free action, so you still have your.
Yeah. I am going to. Um. Yeah. Just try and get out.
Go ahead. You still can like attack and take an action and things like that. But your movement speed is 0.
Yeah.
But if you want to try and get out, just go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw.
Well, I don't want to take that damage at the advantage. Wait. How does point blank shots work then?
It would be with disadvantage because he's within 5 feet of you.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna just try and get out.
Okay, dexterity saving throw then.
Cool.
Yep, that'll do it.
Yeah, that's a bit better.
Oh,
You are no longer grappled.
Cool.
So that is your
That's my action.
that's your action. Yep.
As a bonus action, I'm gonna try and high five him again with my mage hand that still exists, right?
Go ahead and roll another d20 for me.
another nat 1. Another nat 1. Oh.
8. The mini mage hand, which is actually normal size hand, rushes and high fives it, and you see the big B's hand is made of this purplish energy, and where your hand touches it, there is a small flash of blue before it reverts back to purple. But it doesn't seem to have any effect. Okay.
Okay, end of my turn.
Charles, you're up.
Alright. We're blasting.
With Chance, you're on deck after one of the living burning hands.
That first attack is a
Okay.
24. That's a nice damage roll. 18 damage.
All right.
And then the second attack is a
19 hits.
And that's 19 damage. All right, so that comes to a total of 37.
Yep. How do you want to do this?
Oh! The Eldritch Blasts are kind of gonna dual helix themselves and just kind of rip it apart.
You hear a whine as the electricity dissipates into the stone around it, as it is no more. Okay. Anything else? You good?
Nope.
Max,
that's
you
it.
good?
That's it. Yeah.
Okay. Is now the Burning Hand's turn. It is going to Let's see. You know, yeah, it'll make just a magical strike against Donko.
No. Oh no.
And a shift down here. Oh, it needs to make a con save, which is that fails. So what does it take?
It is currently 2d
2d4.
2d6 now, I think. Increases at 6th level. Oh, at 10th level, it's 1d8 now, so 2d8s. Yeah, I'll just roll them here. Ooh. That is a 8 and a 6. So, 14 points of necrotic.
Okay. Sounds good. 11 doesn't hit you, does it?
11? No.
Okay. That is its turn. Chance, you're up.
All right. Chance is just going to um, should I? No, Chance is gonna turn. I should have thought this out more.
You're good.
Okay, so he has 2 attacks with a packed weapon, and then I can do a bonus. Okay, yeah, Chance is just gonna swing once at the burning hands next to him with his packed weapon, and then the other swing will be at the big bee's hand. And then Chance will use his bonus action to attack the big bee's hand with his regular sword.
Sure. Go ahead and make your attacks.
Okay. Okay. Okay, I don't actually know if. Okay, what does that include? You know, I don't think I ever checked if the formula was right in there, so I'm just gonna do this manually, I guess.
Okay.
No, that's not it. So die 20 plus. Okay. Seriously?
There's so many ones being rolled tonight.
Yeah, I'm glad I haven't rolled one on my gun, or else we'd be in trouble.
Yeah.
Say again?
So that was your first attack. You swing wide, and the burning hand kind of just shifts out of the way.
Okay.
He saw that coming, even though he has no eyes.
I was typing out a damage formula. Did the hand spawn when the lightning died, or before? I missed that.
After.
After.
Or before lightning died.
No, yeah,
Okay.
they spawned before the lightning died.
Okay.
Okay. And then I said the other swing was going to be against the big beast hand, right?
Yep.
The other two.
I mean, you can change that. It's totally okay. 23 does hit, though.
Okay. So now that'll be 1d6 plus. Okay, +1 from the improv packed weapon and also the charisma modifier, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Nice.
10 points of damage.
All right. And then the offhand attack, weapon attack against its.
Yep.
It gets bonus to the attack roll, but not the damage, right?
Correct.
Okay.
That's a nat 20.
Okay.
Here we go.
It is regular weapon, so it's just regular slashing damage, I believe.
Yes, but it's crit slashing damage.
Tis true.
Wait, say again.
So it's a
Take
critical.
your dice roll and double it.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no. Take off that 5. I forgot. So it was just a 5.
5 double
But
because
still plus 5 because the crit.
yeah.
Okay.
10 either way, right?
Yep. So 10 points of damage to.
Nice.
Ryan, I believe I've added the up-to-date music bot now,
Thank you.
if you would like to play it.
Okay, and Chance will just stay where he is for the moment.
Okay. Perfect. It is the other Burning Hands. It's going to shift up here, and it's going to use spell mimicry to cast Burning Hands
Who could have
on
guessed?
Chance and Wrath. So I need both of you to make dexterity saving throws for me, please.
Yikes. Okay.
Max, I don't think it's listening to my commands.
I can't believe. Oh wait, Josh, you may have just received a message from MuseBot asking you to set it up. If you would just talk to it real quick for a sec. You just gotta
Sure,
like
what do you-
say what you want the prefix to be, which would be a dash, and then you gotta tell it what channel you want it to go in, which would probably be bot commands.
Mhm.
And it'll ask you, like, it'll just say react with a certain emoji for the bot for the channel.
Is Burning Hands a melee attack or
No, it's a spell, AoE spell.
Yeah.
okay?
It's gonna be burned.
There we go. You're good to go.
Wrath got roll. Come on, Wrath.
Wrath rolls a natural 20.
Oh, he selected the general chat, so just put it in the general chat, Ryan.
But I'll get messy.
That's fine.
I like your dice for Wrath, by the way.
All right, so Chance, you roll the 7.
Yeah.
Holy, I just rolled 3 6s.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you
That's
take 18 points
good.
of fire damage. Wrath takes 9, also half because he's raging, to 4.
Okay.
I love that barbarian strength.
Okay, so that'll bring Chance's temporary health down to 7.
Yep.
Wait, oh no, that's only once all of the attempts are gone from our attack. That's actually deal damage back, right?
No,
Oh, no,
it's
doesn't
only
every
on an
time.
attack roll.
Oh, like a melee. Right.
Oh.
Right. Messed up.
What do you mean?
He just tried to melt your armor.
Okay. Next up is it's Wrath. He's going to run up to that thing, make his 2 attacks. First attack is reckless 22, and actually, yeah, that's enough to kill it. Wrath swings through it, and the flames just dissipate in front of his axe. He's then going to move 5 feet forward, make his second attack with
Isn't
reckless.
the Wrath of Wrath a magic dispelling sword, by the way?
No, that was another thing.
Okay.
That does not hit. A 19 does not hit the Big B's hand.
A 19 doesn't hit the Big B's hand.
Correct.
Oh,
Wow.
don't like that.
Okay.
Oh, wait. It says on the Wrath, though, it says the battle axe has 1 charge of dispel magic.
Okay. Well, he didn't use it that way.
Yeah.
When would
I guess
Wrath
it was
ever
the
use the
Wrath.
weapon to not hit something?
Right. Plus, I don't think you can dispel living magic. It's a different
Well,
type of entity.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I think it's in the.
Actually, I have
I
no
think it's
idea.
in the
I
wording
genuinely
of,
have no
of the
idea.
spell.
Anyway, it is now Donko's turn.
All right. Well, Seeing how quickly the fire guys are dispatched, I'm going to. If I move out of his range, he might take out the rest of my temporary hit points. I'm going to do it. I'm going to try and move out of his range to try and flank the big B.
Okay. He does make a swing at you. That is going to be a 9, which misses.
No.
Very nice.
All right. I've been waiting to use this again. It's been so long. It's time to bonk Supreme, everyone.
Bonk Supreme.
And it's with advantage because flanking.
Yep. Definitely hits.
Hey, all right. Let's see if the damage mod works properly. 1d8 plus 1 plus 5 plus 1d6 plus 2d8.
What was the 2d8 for?
For Booming Blade. That's the Bonk Supreme combo.
That would be if he moves, right?
No, he takes the damage on the swing. Or 2d8 is... Hold on. I wrote it in here.
I think
2d8 is if he moves. But... Spell, Booming
he does
Blade.
take an additional 1d8.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you just take the second d8 roll off, which is the 6,
It says... Okay.
At level 11, it
spell's
will
damage
change.
increases. At 5th level, the melee attack deals an extra 1d8, so it's 2d8s.
No, well, so it doesn't deal a d8 before level 5. It's at level 5 when it actually does deal more damage.
Oh, okay, I misread. So then minus one of the d8s in that.
The second d8, which would be the 6.
So minus a 6.
Okay, so minus 6. Let me
Unfortunately.
modify that.
When we hit level 11, though, that will be true.
True.
Yeah.
So
Also, if you read, there's a little poem in
I saw
the item description.
oh heavens.
All right, minus there we go. 1d8. That's the new Bonk Supreme. So that was my action. That was
So that's
a cantrip.
17 points of damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
And filtered by bonus actions. Just did anyone get hit already? Like significantly that I saw?
Not really, no.
Not really. Okay.
Wrath got
Save my
a little
spells.
bit, and Chance is down 18.
18?
Yeah,
Okay.
but that just went into my temporary HP.
Oh, it's 10 hit points.
Yeah.
Okay, so he doesn't
You
look
got
like
it
he's
on
been
right
affected
behind us.
at all. Perfect. Then I'm just going to hold up my shield and like get ready.
Okay.
No.
It is now its turn. Top of the round, it's going to make a con save. It rolls a 7.
Failure.
So go ahead and roll your
6.
6 points of damage.
Yep.
How do you want to do this?
Amazing.
So after I bonk him, right, and my spores kind of coalesce around the magic of the Biggie's hand, it slowly just crushes it with spores.
Mm.
In a very strange way, you watch as this magical, large entity just starts to shrink and is crushed by these this pollen almost, as things start as it starts to just get smaller and smaller, then evaporates.
So when does your mage hand get this big?
Okay, well that's would have been his turn. Instead, top of the round,
Castillo.
2 more of these living hands are summoned with flashes of purple light. And they're just going to go then. Charles, you're up.
All right. Bonus action, move my... Has this one been hurt already?
Sorry. In the initiative, it's
Oh.
off. Castle, you're up. Then Charles. Yeah.
Yes. Castle's up.
My bad.
Can I move to the left circle?
What's up?
I want to move on the left dais or whatever that circle
Yeah.
thing is.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. Oh man. What is up with all these effects and inventory and supply? Oh, this sucks. Okay.
So it summoned another hand. Did it look like the magic just kind of reignited and just summoned another thing?
Yeah, the dais started to glow again, both of them. And out of whatever purple glowing was there, this just kind of, I don't even know how to describe it, just appeared.
I think we need to dispel these.
Yeah, that could be smart.
Castle, what you doing?
So I'm standing on the dais now, and I'm gonna fire. Do I really want to do that? Like this, I do believe I have dispel magic. Okay.
I don't believe you have access to 3rd level spells yet, do you?
I do,
Oh, you do.
but no, I don't have it. Yeah, I have fly for crying out loud, man. I also have 2 other 3rd level spells that I innately know because of my class of Aura and Vitality and Conjure Barrage, which are kind of nice. But
What you doing?
I'm going to, I'm going to pull out my guns and I'm going to fire 2 shots right at this. I'm going to fire 1 shot at this guy first.
Okay. You know it's going to be a disadvantage, right?
Oh, because I'm within 5 feet?
Yeah.
Oh, what? I thought it is 5 feet. Wait, it came from here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what if I was here? Oh, I just wanted to step on the dice. Fire there. That's more than 5 feet, right?
Yeah.
So I can fire at this guy?
Yep.
Okay. That's not disadvantage now. Right?
Nope, not disadvantage. You're good.
2 shots. Well, yeah, 2 shots. First one. My gun. Why did that do? No. Oh, okay, yeah. Right.
22 hits. And you don't even have to roll damage. This guy has 1 HP left. The shot goes off, and as the bullet passes through, almost like smoke, it just evaporates into nothingness.
All right, my second shot's going at this guy over here on the other dais.
Sure.
Okay.
Well, we had music for a second there.
Yeah, it like crashed. I'll try starting it up again.
"19 hits. Nine points of damage. Okay.
Did you add just one song, Ryan, or did you actually add the whole playlist?
Oh, was it a playlist or? This is an hour long, so
Oh. Yeah, it
Um,
should play the whole thing.
ideally, it might be because I deleted it from the chat log. Maybe I got confused. I don't know. I don't know how any of this stuff works.
Awesome. Your shot goes off.
So that was my attacks. And then can I take my mage hand and bonus slap it against that left pedestal ground?
Sure. Your mage hand comes over, slaps against the ground. Make a actually just roll a d20 again for me. 6. you see once again there's a little bit of purple, or the light flashes blue just for a second before fading back to purple. But unfortunately,
What does the blue mean?
so Charles, you're up with Chance on deck.
Blast. Well, bonus action
Uh,
is blast. Does 15 hit? And it's this guy
yes.
on the left is what I'm aiming for.
Yep, 15 hits.
Okay. It's 13 damage.
Okay, still up.
Okay. And then another attack. 14.
14 misses.
Oh, dang.
Yeah. AC's
Wow,
15.
First attack hits. That's my turn.
Okay. Chance.
All right. Chance is gonna attack the burning hands in front of him.
Go for it.
with his sword. Let's see.
Well,
Okay.
12 misses.
All right. Okay, second swing now.
Couldn't you have flanked it?
18 hits.
Let's say again.
Couldn't you have flanked it?
You know what? I guess I could have. I didn't think about that. I'll wait for that.
It's alright.
So 18 hits. Go ahead and roll damage. 9 points of damage. That is
Okay.
enough. How do you want to get rid of this guy?
All right. Okay. Chance. He's gonna. He basically tried swinging his scimitar in an X motion. The first slash missed, but the second one hits and slices through it. A bit like butter, but not quite, and dissipates the hand.
Right. And like
Okay.
a hot knife through butter, or butter through a hot knife, whatever you want to call it, it
All right.
falls apart and then evaporates into smoke.
Okay. And then I should still get a bonus attack after moving over here, right?
Yep, you do.
All right. Yeah, Chance is gonna run over and try and hit that with his offhand weapon.
Hey, go for it. That definitely hits. Go and roll your damage.
All right.
1 point of damage. All right.
He took a running lunge.
Running lunge that barely catches it, and you feel a little bit of
Tickled it.
heat come up your arm. But no damage. All right, it is its turn. It's going to shift over here. Chance, you get an attack of opportunity if you would like it.
I will. With the packed scimitar.
Nice.
All right.
Very, very nice.
Definitely is.
Seven
Seven.
damage.
7 points of damage. Okay. It is then going to release a burning hands on.
My son, how could you betray me?
I guess, yeah, just Castle and Chance. I need Castle and Chance to make a deck save.
The castle and chance, not.
No, you're
Outpost?
just outside of it.
All right.
So Chance, you
Dex
take
saving
the
throw.
roll. Yep, dex save, Castle.
And Chance isn't being very dexterous, is he?
Not really.
Having a hard time.
Both of those fail. So
Am I allowed to use a flash?
it would be your last one, I think, for the day.
It would be the second to last one. I've only used 2.
What did you use in the
I'd
previous
save
one?
him. I can heal your damage.
Anyway, if you would like to, you can.
Nah, that's fine. I'll take the damage.
Okay.
I forget how tanky I kind of am.
So you both take 7 points of fire damage.
Alright, there goes the rest of my armor. Well, magical armor.
Wrath is going to. It's now Wrath's turn. Wrath is going to shift over here, hold his action to make his 2 swings on if anything comes is summoned here again. Donko, you're up.
All right, the deises, are they blue or purple right now?
Purple.
Purple, and they look like they're, like previously when something was summoned, did they kind of flicker like something beforehand?
Yep.
Are they currently doing that?
Starting
as
to, I will say starting to, yes.
All right, I'm going to slap my hand on the dais and cast Dispel Magic.
All right. Go ahead and roll.
I
Your
will
ability.
be casting it at 4th level, if that makes a difference.
Go ahead and roll an ability check using your spell casting ability modifier.
Okay. 14 plus my wisdom,
Plus your wisdom, so
which
19.
is
That's
19.
definitely enough. You slap your hand down, and the runes and the lines etched into this dais that were brightly glowing purple fade to a deep blue before vanishing completely.
All right.
Nice.
And how does Castle look from damage? Did it look like he's hit pretty good, or is he?
Castle, where are you at?
I'm like 2/3.
Okay, I'll just throw a 1st level. Wait, did I not bring? Oh, I always have healing word. There it is. Just a 1st level healing word, which is 1d4 plus 5. 1, so 6 points of healing.
All right. Castle, you heal 6. Top of the round.
Thanks, bro.
Oh no, wait. I'm sorry. I can't cast 2 spells at the same time.
Oh, true.
Critical
Yeah, that's what I
campaign 1 rules.
True. Funny enough, top of the round, another one is summoned right next to Castle, but not over where Wrath was holding. Wrath just kind of looks down, looks over. Come on!
Sorry.
They're after me.
You got another one of those
Alright.
dispels?
Yeah, but it looked like he was doing a hand thing, so I thought I'd go over this way.
Okay. Castle, you're up.
I'm up.
Yep.
Okay.
I got it right this time.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah. Hey, what is this thing, by the way?
One thing.
Oh, this like utility bar that has my name on it.
Oh, it's a hot bar for yourself. So if you ever it gives you quick access to abilities, spells, skills without having to open your character
all the
sheet.
time. I really should make those some
Oh,
macros.
cool. Okay, I am actually gonna try this. I am going to step away from this hand on the left,
Okay.
which gives an attack of opportunity.
It will take that, yes. It rolls a 19 to hit.
Oof. That's rough.
Yeah, that hits.
For 4 points of fire damage.
All right.
I need to step out for a minute.
Okay.
All right. And I will fire at it.
Go for it. Take your first shot.
All right. At least everything's magical. Oh, and that's now misfired.
Oh no.
This-
Oh man.
Yeesh.
All right. Next one.
Go for it.
Luckily, I have a backup gun.
Hmm.
Never
That
take
hits.
one gun into a gunfight. That hits?
That hits, yep.
You might need to make yourself a bad news next. Big rifle.
Ooh.
You know, that's actually probably not the bad idea.
So 10 points of damage is just enough. How do you want to kill this one?
There's like, so this one's like a psychic gun, so as it fires, there's like a slight scream, and it just like literally like when it hits, it like rips the hand like down the center.
All right.
Like in between the webbing there.
Yeah.
Oh, ow.
That's rough.
All right. You do hear as you do that. Okay. Do you have anything else you want to do, or are you good?
I'm gonna take
Music
my
box,
mage
yeah.
hand as a bonus. Go high five the other one.
Go high five the other burning hands.
Yes.
All right. Go ahead and roll a d20. Let's see if this works. At 10.
Grab 10.
Unfortunately, it doesn't have any effect. You see some of the flame as your hand touches your mage hand touches it. Some of the flame reacts to the magic, but then it kind of forces itself away.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Charles, you're up.
Blast. It's blasting time.
19 hits.
So anyway, I started blasting.
No, that's sucky damage though. 9 damage.
9 damage is not enough to kill it, unfortunately.
Alright, second attack.
Nice.
Alright.
Definitely hits. Yeah, okay, you're good.
Blast it.
Yeah, that's 17.
Yeah, no, it is dissipated.
5, 10.
17 damage?
20,
Oh my gosh.
30.
Other blasts.
Great stuff.
What did I miss?
You miss everything up until your turn.
Perfect timing, really.
Yep, it's now your turn.
Okay, so all the hands are gone and one dais is still purple.
Correct.
Okay.
The one that you're standing on.
Well, I guess I do have to spell magic, but it's like the one spell slot I have left. Yeah, I might as well. Yeah, I'm gonna put a hand down on the dais and cast Dispel Magic, and this time I do have it on my spell list.
Nice.
Awesome. Go ahead and roll
Very nice.
a d20 and add your spellcasting ability modifier, your charisma modifier.
Alright, so my charisma modifier.
Yep.
So die 20 plus 5.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that teeter. Oh.
Yeah,
Oh.
it does a similar simulation on all of them. See, that's
That's
why I love this
rough.
mod. It adds the drama.
Just that little wiggle of the die. Brutal.
Oh man. As you reach your hand down, you feel a jolt of energy pass from you into this dais, which is then immediately rejected back at you. You don't take any damage, but your hand starts to go numb
Ugh.
just for a brief second. Oh man, that sucks.
You don't get
That's
that in a
your
random
action.
number.
You still have movement and a bonus action.
Uh, okay, well, I can't take a ready action now, can I? Chance will just move forwards 5 feet and just wait to see what happens.
Okay. Oh man, those dice rolls. That is a ridiculous amount of ones.
Natural ones.
Wrath is going to.
He can do the dispel magic.
Oh, that's true.
He can. You're right.
Raph,
know what,
use
yeah,
your
he's-
anti-magic stick.
Got it. He's going to rush over, take his Wrath of Wrath, cast a spell magic, and slam it down onto the ground. He needs to make a. Where is he here? Okay. He's going to make a strength check.
Using your strength modifier. That's fun. I like that.
A 14 does it.
Oh,
Nice.
look at that.
As he slams it into the ground, the axe head buries into a section of the ruins, and you can see the pulsing purple energy from there fade into nothing as it goes around and dies silent. That happens, a door opens on the far side,
Oh, lovely.
recedes up into the ceiling.
I love spikes. They're my favorite.
You walk into you guys make your way into the next room, and the entirety of about 10 feet in is just a pit that goes down 15 feet into sharp, jagged spikes. You can see that the corridor then turns left, and there doesn't seem to be any end to the spikes.
I'm gonna crack my non-existent knuckles. Don't worry, fellas, I've got this. And I'm gonna cast Wall of Stone. Yeah, just you hear this awful crunching sound of
Like bark.
wood snapping. Yeah. And I'm gonna cast Wall of Stone. I believe I can make a 10-foot by 20-foot. How many panels? Section composed of 10 by 20-foot panels. So I can just along the hallway.
Yeah, absolutely. And easily enough.
Second one. I mean, I got 10 of them, so it's a lot.
Yeah, no, you're.
They are, I should note, only 3 inches thick.
That's
So
still pretty
walked in-
thick.
Yeah, it's like that thick. It's decent, but we shouldn't all stand on the same panel at the same time.
Yeah, just for
It's all-
safety. Why not?
Yeah.
Yeah, oh well, okay. Easily
I just
enough.
Huh.
You
I
handle
just
it.
remembered.
Druid shenanigans.
I just remembered I'm holding the Rod of Pact Keeper that Charles
Yes, you
gave
are.
me.
Oh, yeah.
You can use an action to give yourself another spell slot.
Okay. Yeah, Chances can put away one of his swords long enough to hold on to grab the rob and do that.
Sure. You gain a spell slot back.
All right.
Pretty fantastic. No, yeah, easily enough. You guys walk gingerly and carefully across. There's a little trepidation when Castle crosses a couple of them, and then when Wrath immediately crosses afterward. And two of the heavier individuals in your party, you see some of the stone start to shift a little bit, but everyone manages to make it safely around the edge.
All right.
Well done.
Do we
I
make
would
it all the
not
way
give
to
it
the
best.
next door?
You make it all the way to the next door. Yep.
All right.
All of us, right? Or...
Oh, I could have made them since it's such a. I thought it would like go further, so they're actually 6 inches thick. But
Okay, well, still.
yeah, either way.
Well
All
done.
right. I'll open the door. Oh my.
The door opens. I have a little blurb to read, I believe. Oh, dang it. Where is it? Indeed.
Come on.
There we go. Okay. As you walk in, you see 5 carved dragon heads on the wall of the room. Each of the dragon's mouths are opened wide to reveal a ferocious set of steel teeth. Sitting on a nearby table are wooden carvings of a dwarf, an elf, a human, a goblin, and an orc. On the table, next to these carvings, are a set of decorations for the figurines. They seem to be small outfits that represent each of the following classes: fighter, ranger, wizard, rogue, and bard. On the wall near the dragons is a set of instructions etched into a steel plate to determine how to feed each dragon. The instructions, as you read them, say the red dragon ate a short creature that could not cast spells. The next instructions says the blue dragon ate a wolf along with its meal. The next one, the green dragon ate a creature often considered evil, but was not a wizard. The dwarf used a large axe, and an elf used a lute. The last thing the rogue saw was a cloud of poison, while the orc was frozen before being devoured. The human did not die alone, and the last instruction, the goblin is not a wizard.
Can you post that in the
Yep.
just so I can read it?
Yeah.
While you're going to do that, Chance is going to carefully walk over this way to check other side of the room.
Sure. On the other side of the room, there is a door that seems to be locked. Don't try and open it because I don't think I locked it.
You can right
I'll
click
leave
it
it
to
alone.
lock it right now.
What's that?
You can right click it to lock it right now.
Ooh, yes, it's locked. How cool is that?
Right?
That's actually really cool. Wrath kind of goes and leans up against the wall. He goes, "All right, I'm out of this one." He sits down and just takes a little bit of a rest.
Castle, I never
for the
took you
rest-
for a puzzles guy.
All right.
All right, and then on the table you said there were what figurines?
There were 5 figurines,
There's a
Um,
human, a goblin, an orc,
a dwarf, and an elf.
Human, goblin,
goblin. Oh, you're typing it. Okay.
orc, dwarf,
Elf.
elf.
And then outfits to represent a fighter, a ranger, a wizard, a rogue, and a bard.
All right. So let me just line everything up here.
You forgot the bard.
Oh, bard.
The elf is definitely a bard.
The elf is definitely a bard.
Yeah, carried a lute.
The outfits
Green
are
dragon is a
separate from the
creature.
figurines, or
Green ate the goblin.
The dwarf's definitely a fighter.
He carried an axe, I take it. The goblin is not a wizard, so that means one of the others has to be.
Out of poison. What are the colors of the heads? I'm colorblind. It's white, blue,
Green, red,
Green,
and black.
red, and black. Okay.
While you guys try and figure that out, I will be right back, okay?
Okay. So the green one definitely ate the goblin rogue. That one's very clear.
Yes,
So-
it is.
The orc was
goblin's a
frozen
rogue,
before being
goblin
devoured, so the white one ate the
equals
orc,
rogue.
and the blue one obviously ate the ranger.
So this is what I've got so far.
Dwarf fighter. Yeah. And he was eaten by the black dragon, I believe.
So that
Or the red
leaves
dragon. Wait, he's eaten by the red dragon.
That leaves the orc and the human.
if the human didn't die alone, then the human is probably the ranger and probably
The
eaten by
green
the blue
dragon
dragon.
ate a creature that is often considered evil, but was not a wizard. Oh
Yeah,
wait, no.
it's the green one's definitely the goblin rogue. Because it also says that the rogue saw a cloud of poison, which is a green dragon thing. And this human did not die alone, so yeah, that one's the ranger.
Oh, human equals ranger. Yeah.
And so that leaves the orc. And what did it say about the bard? The elf used a lute, so the elf was eaten by the black dragon. That's bard. That means the orc was the wizard. All right, I've got it. I think
Wait,
orc wizard in white, human ranger in blue, goblin ranger in green, dwarf fighter in red, elf bard in black.
Okay, so say that again. I'm gonna type it.
Okay, orc wizard in white,
Okay.
human ranger in
Why
blue,
I killed Donko.
Okay.
goblin rogue in green, dwarf fighter in red, and elf bard in black. And then I'm just gonna double check all that real quick.
so what did you say? The dwarf fighter in red. Okay.
Because it says, so just to confirm them all, the orc was frozen, so he has white, and he's the only one left that doesn't have a class that makes him the wizard. The first one, the human didn't die alone, and blue ate a wolf, so that means human ranger. Green one ate an evil creature, which is always goblins. Well, actually, no, yeah, because the orc has to be eaten by the white one. So the goblin and the poison cloud.
It's
Yeah,
considered evil, but not always.
Yeah.
The goblins can be good.
And the dwarf. It doesn't say. The red dragon ate a short creature. Okay, so the dwarf fighter is red,
That couldn't.
and that
cast
just
spells.
leaves the elf. Yeah, and that leaves the elf bard with the only remaining dragon. Okay, yeah, I'm sure of it.
But we definitely need it, yeah. So they reverse the order of the dragons by deduction, but as the classes, which is
Yeah.
nice. It's like playing
Final
Yonder.
answer for $1 million. You're muted.
I'll take the definitely not animated sentries for 500.
So,
All right, we have Orc Wizard in white.
you dress
Human-
up the orc figurine with its wizard robes, and you walk over and set it in the mouth of the white dragon. And as you close the mouth, the eyes start to glow a soft blue. But nothing else happens.
All right, Human Ranger in blue.
We're just gonna do the rest in the ones we said.
Yep,
Yep.
I can see. I see.
Oh yeah, I posted it.
Yeah,
Or
I
Max
see the
posted
post.
it. Yeah.
You dress them all up accordingly and feed them to the appropriate dragons. And as you do each one, the eyes glow blue, and as you feed each one, all the eyes start to glow brighter and brighter and brighter.
Seems a bit
And as
morbid.
you
Feeding-
put the elf bard in the black dragon's mouth, the eyes all flash a bright blue, and the door opens.
High
Gonna
fives
check
all
my
around,
chest
everybody.
plate, by
High
the way.
five.
I'm gonna check my chest plate to see if it's glowing.
It is not.
Okay, sweet.
Glad you didn't put dragons in here. That'd be
Good
messed
enough.
up.
Yeah, I was like,
Big room.
good enough to like actually hide dragon.
Big room.
Big.
You enter this what seems to be the last room. And let's move everyone in there real quick before I move on to reading or to speaking.
I'm gonna just before everything. I'm going to wild shape Shillelagh just in case combat happens.
That's fair.
I'm also making sure I have both swords out.
Okay, easy enough.
Actually, my wild shape might still be up.
It does last
It lasts
for
for hours. Yeah, it's still up.
Okay. 4 pillars hold up an ornately carved ceiling, domed ceiling. In the center of the room, you see a step up and a sarcophagus in the dead center. Embossed with greens of all shades, and blacks and silvers, this beautiful coffin stands alone in the center of the room. However, at the far end,
Being under castles.
you do see standing a massive figure, seemingly made of a pulsating, glowing white and silver and black substance. Jagged, almost like it was ripped out of the stone itself.
Ashley, why couldn't you made me with like really cool metal bodies? I can't believe this.
And that's where we're going to end tonight as the thing activates, looking down at each of you and moves to strike.
All right. I think it's cool as
I
heck.
don't see the rest of the room.
Oh, yeah,
Maybe someday.
Oh, yeah, now I see.
All right.
so
That's a wrap.
Oh,
So